So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Koundé, Hakimi, and Koundé. And it's Kimmich. João Neves, not the most accurate pass. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Nedved. Oh, cracking ball. It's Ibrahimovic! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pass is just off target. Maldini. Botafogo have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. And that is expertly dealt with. Hakimi. Oh, it's not gone well. Ernest. Driving. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ibrahimovic! Off the post. Hakimi. It's Kimmich. João Neves. And it's Messi. And it's Kimmich. And the pass is intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Koundé. Now João Neves. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Seedorf powering forward here. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nedved. Mbappe! And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, joguem lixo somente nas lixeiras. Agradecemos a colaboração.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit? That is... He's having a shot! Ronaldinho plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good read, needed to be. Rui Costa. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lovely, now then. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance here. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
It's been slipped through. Cristiano goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still goalless. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Chance here to counter. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts...
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Back when it goes. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's a dangerous... And another try! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It takes a shot! It's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Aimed beyond the defence. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Botafogo are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Botafogo get the ball rolling in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. Rui Costa. Now it's Hullet. Oh, this is It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bergomi. And here's Mbappe. Botafogo really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's lost shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pinches it off him. Messi. Almost an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Seedorf. Mbappe! Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the...
And a chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution in progress.
Botafogo choosing to make the first change. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ibrahimovic. Searching pass he's played there. Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Crosses it in here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rui Costa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bale. Chance! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
So time for change,
Rui Costa.
and this one has been on the
Number
cards for a little
11,
while.
Ronaldinho.
Botafogo take
Number
the lead.
16,
I just think this has
Rodri.
been a lesson in character,
Number
togetherness
7,
and composure. I think most
Cristiano
teams would have
Ronaldo.
crumbled by now, but this
Coming on the
refusal to
field,
give up is brilliant.
Number 10.
That looks a
Messi.
cracking ball.
Number
And this is
22.
Bale. He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 24. Fletcher.
I think the message
Number
here is
6,
quite clear, Peter. They want
Suarez.
another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Darren Fletcher. And it's Messi. And it's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. Caught offside that time. Maldini. Botafogo, moments now away from seeing this one out. Hullet. Lovely feet. Pelé. Hullet. Can he finish?
Botafogo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Hullet running with the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hullet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Messi. Threads one in. He's onside!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. Bale.
That was lovely, that.
And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Botafogo really
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Lam, and he's worked it through. Now, can he find a finish? Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hernus is onto this. Plenty to aim at. He shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Turan. Good read, needed to be. Vieira. And it's Makalele. And this is Ronaldo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the ball is out of play. Makalele. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. Now Hoeneß. And it's Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Makalele. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Real chance! It's hit the crossbar! Makalele. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Saliba. Araujo. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibrahimovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Makalele gets a foot in and wins the ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he stuck it away as if lazy. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's a shot. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved plays it short. And he skips past Mbappe! Hibs have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Hernes. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it out wide. Now Hernes. Well read. And the danger is averted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Nedved, he has found the way through. And that is masterful defending. A probing pass. Rui Costa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hernes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nesta. Michael. Vieira. Hibbs looking to pass their way through. That has been cut short. Seedorf. Now Hernes. And it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. And he's there to belt it away. Yaya Toure. Rui Costa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's made its way to him.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely weighted ball. Michael. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Botafogo may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Ernest. Maicon kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cruyff. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and that is a little undercooked. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ernest attempts a clearance. Maldini. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ernest.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception, well timed. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. It's run loose here. Vieira. It's Rui Costa. And it's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Roberto Carlos. And this is Hullet. Pings in across. Nedved. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Saliba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rui Costa. Cruyff. It's Eto'o! Off the post! Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Nedved probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 6.
Roberto Carlos.
Camisa 17.
Botafogo are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's Vieira.
Camisa 11.
Pelé.
Camisa 4.
He is starved of space and time.
Camisa 22.
Iniesta, and the shot!
Substituição.
And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can he find a finish? Ball comes in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's away. And it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well played. Maldini gets it clear. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. Real chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes! It's there! Save the best for last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Vieira wriggles his way through. Lovely feet. And it's Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maicon tries making a foray down the right. Decent progress down the left. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. That is a brilliant interception. Botafogo with the corner, there first. Hernus with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Cruyff. Rui Costa. Looking tidy in possession here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And they're quick to get it back. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rui Costa. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Hullet. And it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Eto'o. Big chance! Tries to get it clear. Yaya Toure.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good run down the right. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's an imaginative pass. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hibs finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. He could be in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rui Costa. Hernus. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Roberto Carlos. Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Botafogo really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Looking for the run. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Maldini is there to clear. This might spell danger. Rui Costa does well to get it back. Hibs have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Thuram cuts out the pass. Ernest.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And Dijk gets it away.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Oh, that's nice. Thinks about the shot. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through and claimed it back swiftly. Azar. Ernest. Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Camisa 8, camisa 4, camisa 24.
Pull it goes short. Now it's McTominay.
Camisa 20, camisa 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Camisa 13.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele. Yaya Toure. Cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Vieira. Can he get it through? Real chance here. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. And this is chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there.
Toure gets over and intercepts. Maldini going full tilt down the left.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. McTominay. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Botafogo take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a...
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Nedved. Now it's Bale. And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Botafogo leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It's Ibrahimovic! Hoeneß proves just a little bit too strong. Now this could be a chance. Seedorf is onto this. And it's made its way to him. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Ibrahimovic, and the counter is on. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Hoeneß. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, it's Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hibbs disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved, good purposeful running this. Vieira. And this is it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram. And it's Nesta. Played over towards the opposite flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Roberto Carlos. And no, that was never going to make it. Nedved. Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Eto! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira. Now Saliba. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Botafogo really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Botafogo, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Is having a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's good play. Now it's Cruyff. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's real chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maldini. Ernest. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira. Nedved.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. And they can counter here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Eto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's chosen to go back. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 6. Camisa 8.
It's Nedved.
Camisa 24.
Nedved. Good, strong midfield running here.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de Camisa 11.
Good running, strong
Camisa
and purposeful.
9. Camisa
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Camisa 22. Substituição.
Botafogo, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Could move up a gear here. Not the most convincing of passes. Luis Suarez. Pelé. That is lovely. Vieira. Bellingham. Driving forwards. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Vieira. Botafogo are almost home and dry now. No way through there. Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. Now it's Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Suarez going full tilt down the left. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Have beautifully
acréscimo.
policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Maldini. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Senhoras e senhores, observem
Your final
no
thoughts, Jim?
telão as
Well, the look on the
informações
manager's
sobre o nosso
face
queridíssimo
says it all.
senhor
He knows he
espectáculo.
set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and the shots! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Hibs are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. And it's Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. Ernest. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vieira. Ernest. Quick look. Oh, smashing header! And he's straight offside. And it's Maicon. And here's Cruyff. That's a throw. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Good take, and is he... Takes a shot! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
That has certainly made things interesting. Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this is a great position. That's tidy. Now it's Bellingham. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Leicester with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hoeneß has it in a wide position.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Hoeneß, who has set up 2 goals. And it's Lahm. Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Botafogo go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's a sharp pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Decent progress down the left. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Lahm plays it short. Botafogo awarded another corner. Botafogo have their 3rd corner. They've played it short. And here's Vieira. Shot could be on. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the counter is on. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Teremos 3 minutos de
And it's
acréscimo.
hoisted clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. Maldini. It's Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back underway. Maldini. Over to the other side. And it's Maicon. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Here comes the corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Lahm is short. And he lines up a quick, climbs up big! Just cruising! They are cruising! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vieira. Bellingham. Nedved. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira does really well to win the ball there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rummenigge, out towards the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Eto'o. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played back. No way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lahm. Here comes chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 6, camisa 8, camisa 22.
Roberto Carlos.
Fechando o campo para
Now it's Bale.
Camisa
Nedved.
11, camisa 7.
Now this could be a chance.
Camisa 17, camisa 13.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bale. Pelé. And he cuts out the supply. Well, they can break here. Lahm. He's found a way through. Delivers the ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Nedved with the short one. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And that's aimed into the middle. This is Roy goes for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, the final 5 minutes. Bale! He's kept it out just. Vieira. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into the... It's Pelé! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Bale. He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. McTominay tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it.
Teremos uma substituição.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That has been knocked clear. And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Botafogo